Okay, I'd like to introduce you to Simon Redfern, the CEO of Open Bank Project.
Hi. Right. All good? You want something?
Yes, that one.
That one, sure.
Yeah.
Did you plug in the wrong one?
Hi, folks. Good afternoon. Before I forget, this is the Modulus Quartet. And they're going to play in a bit, but, yeah. Oops. So first, I will, thanks everyone for coming along. I'm sure you've had a good conference so far. The bits I've caught have been really cool. Good talk from Stevie just now. I'm Simon Redfern. I'm founder of the Open Bank Project and CEO of Tasobi. Before 2010, so about 2006, I was thinking about corruption and fraud, and what about a new type of bank account? Such a bank would need APIs, and that's really our vision, to bring APIs to all banks. And I guess we've been over the years pushing this story, and stuff is happening. So Open Bank Project is an open source API for banks with a large developer community building apps and services. We have an open source stack. It's enterprise ready, runs in the JVM. It's using Scala and all sorts of cool things like Kafka message queues and so on and so forth. And we've been building a large community of developers who are building apps for the APIs. So we have about 5,500 developers building apps. They're using our catalog of APIs, which is a standard catalog. It started out with focusing on transactions and accounts, but it also has payments, and we recently opened it up for KYC and onboarding and so on and so forth. Basically, it's a developer-led kind of feedback cycle that has led us to add these APIs. We've worked with over 20 banks by now, so we have paying customers. We're doing 3 core banking integration proof of concepts right now. We've run up to 30 hackathons. And actually, we started running these hackathons. So we're a small company, right? How do we get to this kind of position, as it were? So actually, in 2013, we were incubated here at level 39 in the Fintech Innovation Lab, and we started doing a sort of ad hoc hackathon, and then we did some bank-sponsored hackathons in 2015 or so, and then they got more formalized. They added challenges and so on and so forth. And maybe next year we'll see a government-sponsored hackathon, and who knows, maybe even something from the EU and PSD2 coming up. Who knows? So obviously, the whole landscape has really changed over the last couple of years, so some banks are coming to us now and saying, we want to do core banking integration proof of concept, so not even talking about hackathons and so on and so forth. And APIs are obviously going to drive and be crucial to this, the whole PSD2, the whole UK initiative that we were kind of part of, bootstrapping, I suppose, or at least, giving a few kicks around. And the EU General Privacy Regulation, that's going to need more APIs. I think there are probably going to be multiple API catalogs, so banks won't just have one set of APIs. They're going to probably have a bunch of their own APIs, hopefully Open Bank project APIs, maybe Stevie's Teller APIs. There's going to be a rich ecosystem, and each catalog or set of APIs will come with a set of developers and apps which feature well to that set of APIs and feature that kind of culture, if you will. So one of the things that we have in Open Bank project is we have an entitlements layer, like fine-grained access control. And we had this right from the first commits to GitHub in 2011. So it's like right into the core of the product. And that basically means that we don't assume the owner access to an account. So you can like have you can imagine the accountant or an auditor or a trustee can basically have access to the account, maybe read-only, maybe more access. We also have metadata. So this is really valuable to adding extra data to the core banking data. So tags, comments, URLs, this kind of thing that would take months or years to add to a core banking system. But we link via transaction IDs and account IDs. So we can store this data in the Open Bank project system, which is sitting at the bank, so it's all secure and firewalled and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so there's 115 APIs and growing every day. Right, so I was thinking about, don't know how, but a string quartet and so on. And actually, when we first came to level 39 back in 2013, one of the things I showed the banks, which got a little bit of attention, was the singing bank, which was basically taking transactions from the bank account via the API and making music out of it. And I thought, what about let's maybe go the other way now. And so, like in true sort of hacking style, like over the last weekend, literally, I didn't get so much sleep. I wrote a very simple string piece. And so what we're going to see here is the modulus quartet playing this quite sort of simple piece. And basically, it's driving the REST API, so it's driving the Open Bank project API. So each microphone is coming into a pitch detection system, and then it's making REST calls to the API, and hopefully the response, so whether it's 200 or 201 or hopefully not 400 or 500 error response codes, causes a synthesizer. And there will probably be a little bit of artistic, you can see it's doing stuff in the background. So I'm running the Open Bank project on my laptop, and it's kind of already doing stuff, picking up some background noise, as it were. And this is using something called Max, by the way. Can you see it there? Yeah, let me put it into, so la 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 la, da da da. Okay, guys, when you are ready, you're right, John? You're looking at me concerned. 3 and 4 channels, turn this up a bit. 1 second. John, you might need to start, and I will. Like I said, there's going to be some artistic license. There's a huge number of gadgets going on. But, yeah. I think we're up. Yeah. Okay. Right, and it's 5 minutes, and then we'll get a drink, and they'll play a little bit more. So. Thank you, guys. And in the last day or so, via the API calls, Robert in our sandbox transferred 1.7 million pounds to Susan in our sandbox. So, yeah, lots of API calls. All right, folks, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. And maybe that's some kind of ideas for what you can do with an API. Yeah, thanks.